All right, we have access to eBook Writer. I purchased the entire funnel except for one other products. So I'm going to be able to show you what's inside and at what level. You can see right over here, we have the agency. That was the $97 product. And we have unlimited per month, active subscriptions. There's the agency right there. And then we have the YouTube and link conversion upgrade right there as well. The only one that I didn't purchase, we'll be going over that one, is the flip book option with you can build your email list and stuff like that. That's just not something that interests me. I don't see myself using it from that standpoint, but definitely if you're going to use it from an affiliate marketing standpoint, using these as lead magnets and so forth, then you want to pick that one up. But me, I'm more interested in actually adding to my profits, where I've made thousands of dollars selling nonfiction ebooks. I've sold them on Barnes & Noble, Kobo, Apple, Overdrive, Hoopla, and others. These are just the main ones. And this is just this year, right? Perfect. Okay, so I'm showing you one of the platforms that I use to publish on a bunch of different places like Smashwords, Fable, Barnes & Noble, Vivlio, Google Play, Overdrive, Hoopla, Tolino, Apple. You can see almost $900 right there on Apple. And we have $1,600 on Everend. This platform publishes to all of these platforms right over here. So you can see there's been a few $1,000s of just uploading a few books on this platform. Now, inside of the eBook Writer AI software, it's mainly focused on Amazon KDP, creating these ebooks and publishing on Amazon KDP. You can do that, but I also just kind of give a fair warning, just error on the side of caution, because I've had my Amazon KDP account banned from uploading too many books. And really it was a copyright ban from uploading like low content and coloring books and so forth. But still, Amazon has a really good AI kind of detector or low quality book detection. And so you just want to be careful. But you can use this book to create ebooks and sell them on Amazon KDP or another platform. If you want to know what the other platform is, I do have it blocked out because I put together a 30-minute bonus for you. If you pick this up, even the $27 product for eBook Writer, you're going to get access to it, and you can build a business around this and start making hundreds or even thousands of dollars per month. You can publish your books on Amazon KDP or that other site. You get a really nice bonus that's updated. I recorded a 30-minute video revealing everything and a content plan, how to use AI to create, give me my first 100 book idea in a table format and everything. I've got a really advanced prompt for you that you can plug into ChatGPT, Claude, or Google Gemini. So that's what I've got for you. We're going to dissect eBook Writer, and then I'll show you the product. Now, I could have reached out to Chris and said, hey, can I get access to your tool? And I'm 99.9% sure he would have gave me access to the tool because I'm one of his top affiliates over the last 5 years. So I could get access to that. But because I know that he put this together and it's very unique, and I know that I've made thousands of dollars, which I just showed you, from publishing these simple nonfiction ebooks, I saw the value and I'm like, okay, I can spend a couple $100, boom, get this. I'm going to be able to create books faster than ever. I used to do this the old school way, which there was software a long time ago that you had to do all kinds of stuff just to put these together. And now we have advanced AI. Yes, we're using OpenAI. Yes, we're using ChatGPT to create these books. But the beauty behind using eBook Writer is that it's going to format, it's going to create your ebook cover for you. It's going to create really nice ebooks for you in less than 10 minutes, literally 5 to 10 minutes. We're talking about 20 to 40 page ebooks as well. These are big ebooks, thousands and thousands of 10,000 word ebooks that you can create that are on point. They follow a structure and a format. And so like never before, you can create ebooks very fast. And that's what was appealing to me, because I used to do this and I had to hire VAs because it was such a time consuming task to create and research and put together all these ebooks. And now we don't have to rewrite content or anything like that. Now we just have AI that's going to write it nicely and structured for us. It's important to know that if you purchase any of these, you do need to hook up your OpenAI key, which I actually haven't done yet. This is you're buying a car essentially, right? So that's that's the best analogy that I have. By buying this, it's a lifetime deal offer. We'll go straight to the pricing. The pricing is the starter plan, $27, growth plan, $47, pro plan, $67, and agency, $97. The only separating factor between these is 5,000 credits per month. It's estimated about 500 credits per ebook. So you'd be able to create 10 ebooks on that plan. And then what are you at? 12 to 15 ebooks there. And then you're looking at double that. So let's just say up to 30 ebooks right here, and then unlimited ebooks right here. I believe from what Chris said, you can publish up to 3 ebooks per day on Amazon KDP. If you wanted to tap into that, you would definitely need the agency plan. You can also offer this as a service. Keep your mind, like open up your mind on different ways that you can use a software like this to make money. You could create PLR products and sell them on Warrior Plus or sell them to your own audience. You can sell this on Fiverr for a service that you'll write ebooks, like 10,000 word ebooks with covers, maybe provide 3 covers for people and so forth. And people buy this stuff because they don't know about this software right here, or they don't want to do it themselves. They'd just rather outsource it to someone that can do it for them. So there's a lot of ways to make money from this software, not just uploading books to Amazon KDP. Those are the front end offers, and you can write ebooks straight up. Like, you don't have to buy anything else. He doesn't really like to call them one-time offers. They're just add-ons to the software. The add-ons where you can unlock different methods to create the books from. They have an audiobook thing in here as well. We're going to go take a look at all of that. Before we jump into the software, one last thing. This is Chris Derenberger, and he averages right over here a 4.74 star rating out of over 1,000 ratings. This guy creates good products. I know a lot of you don't like Warrior Plus, and you probably already tuned out, and that's okay. But this guy is one of those elite vendors on Warrior Plus that people rate his products. These are customers that are buying his products and rate them mostly 5 stars. And he makes, even AI Wise Mind, it was an AI content writer. He got 5,000 sales right there and averaged almost a 5-star rating. This guy can be trusted. His products are really good. I just wanted to point that out. I wouldn't be promoting this to you and showing it to you, and I wouldn't have just went in and spent my own money. That should tell you a little bit about my business ethics. I could reach out to Chris. In fact, he reached out to me either early this morning or late last night and told me about the product. I could have got access to the product for free. I told him, actually, I'm going to go ahead and just go all in on the funnel, purchase the whole funnel, because I've made thousands of dollars from ebooks and I already know the value of a tool like this. I haven't seen one that can create ebooks this fast. And so that's the way that I roll. So I went and bought all the products in the funnel that I wanted. And now I'm going to show them to you. And like I said, don't sleep on that bonus that I'm giving to you about the other platform. If you're kind of done with Amazon KDP, or you've tried it in the past, you got your account banned or something like that, there are other options. And I just showed you thousands of dollars from another platform. So this is what the software looks like. We are going to need to go into settings and add my OpenAI key right here. They do have Open Router. And if you use Open Router, that's going to give you the option to use Claude 3.7, Sonnet, and some others as well. I just have a nice, easy way to just use, and Chris recommends using the OpenAI ChatGPT 4.0. And so that's what we'll do. And then there's a YouTube settings. I actually don't know what this part is for. That might be, I may not be able to show this in this video, but that's where you can provide a YouTube URL and paste that in here, and it'll write ebooks based on that. And then I think that's because we need the transcript to automatically come over. So that's the YouTube API right there. And I did purchase that upgrade, but we don't really need to show you that. I'm just going to show you how to create the ebooks. So you have Open Router, which unlocks a lot of options. And then you have your OpenAI. I'm going to go and get that real quick, and I'll be right back. Okay, perfect. So this is what it's going to look like. This is blocked out, obviously. That's great. But this is what it's going to look like. It just basically said, yep, you've got it accessed now, and we're going to go. And so some of the upgrades that I purchased, let's just go and look at. Perfect. So here are the upgrades, the plans that you can get. I purchased this one, $97 agency unlimited monthly credits. The estimate is about $2 per book. That's between 20 and 40 pages. So just estimate between $2 and $3 per ebook. If you wanted to do like 100 books, it's going to cost you about $200 per month on your OpenAI account. So that's what my analogy was. The ebook writer is the vehicle you purchased, but you have to put gas in the tank all the time. And that's where your OpenAI key comes in, right? So you need fuel for the engine. This is the engine, but you're still going to need to purchase fuel on a monthly basis. And so I really like this because it helps this tool be more sustainable for everybody instead of just charging you like $100 a month and then they manage all the credits and then everyone's wondering like how much money they're making and are they ripping us off and all that. In this case, he's just providing a lifetime deal, a tool, and then we take it to the scale that we want based on how much we want to pay for OpenAI, right? And that's why I liked this one right here. I don't want any limits. I want to be able to turn this into a massive business if I really wanted to. So there was upsells right here. There was a $29 ebook research tools. I purchased this one and we're going to go over that one. The $49 YouTube and URL ebook. So you can take a YouTube URL, plug it in, and then it will create an ebook from that. There's plenty of use cases for that as well. You could provide a service for YouTubers. Every time they create a YouTube video, hey, I'll turn your YouTube video into an ebook or something like that, right? There's all kinds of cool things you can do with that. I went ahead and purchased that one. I'm probably not going to show the demo of that one because I've got to go set up a YouTube API and all that. The Flipbook one is $49. That's very affiliate marketing, list building driven, which is super cool. I'm not going to go over that one, but basically it will turn your book into a fancy 3D flip book. When you share that link with anybody, you could even use this on YouTube or your emails. And when people read the ebook going through the flip book, it will automatically, if they try to exit or the time you set, a pop-up shows up and says, hey, rate this ebook, put in your email, and then you get access to their email so you can do list building. And you also get ratings and so forth. So that one's cool, but that's not really what I'm interested in. So I went ahead and saved myself $49 on something that I don't think I'm going to personally use. I did also upgrade to this one, the audio generation right here. I also upgraded to that one. So how much is that? Let's actually calculate that. I like to calculate for you guys. I spent 97 plus 29 plus 49 and then plus another 29. So I spent $204 today and there's only one that I didn't get. So basically $250 all in. That's not bad for all the things that you get. This is how the credit system works right here. They got all the credits right there and so forth. So yeah, 20 to 40 pages, approximately 470 credits, blah, blah, blah. But if you don't want to worry about credits at all, I just recommend picking this up. If you're not going to purchase anything but one item, I think you should get the agency plan unlimited monthly credits and just don't have any limits. That's the true one to buy. So I'm going to spend the rest of the time coming in here and let's just go into research. And let's just say we want to research some topics. So new research ebook campaign. And let's just say we want to go with fitness. They have different research types, book title generation, popular books in the niche. Let's actually do that. So we have 4.0 and then we have 4, not the 4.0 mini. Okay, so those are the options you have. There's one that's recommended. And we have productivity. So I want to go with a niche. Can I type in a niche? Yeah, fitness and nutrition. So we're going to go with fitness and nutrition, publishing year range, and we can go last 6 months. Platform Amazon. We'll just go with Amazon for now. And then we have global market, USA market, and so forth. I'm going to go with global. Number of reviews. You can go based on ratings, bestsellers. So I guess let's just go sales volume. All I care about is sales volume, really. And then let's just go with 10 for now and we'll go create. These are much like Chris's other tools. They're all built extremely clean user interfaces, very well structured. He's got a very good developer that has created his last 4 or 5 softwares. I'm going to go and spend the rest of the time actually coming in here and turning this, and we'll go back into the regular mode. Sorry if I brightened up your eyes there if you're watching this at night, but I'm going to spend the rest of the time in the white mode right over here. They also have tutorials. Let's click on that real quick and see what that looks like. There's just so much to go over, right? I can't do an 8-minute video on this. The eBook Writer AI has created all kinds of tutorials on how to use the software. So we have this one in progress right here. Let's go back into research. Just pop this one open, click that and see what it came up with for us. So you can do all your research and everything. You don't even have to go over to ChatGPT or anything like that. Fuel for Life, a nutrition guide right over here. It even gives us an author name. I hope you realize I used to do this. And you would have to go over to a site generator. I'm talking about 5, 6, 7 years ago, before ChatGPT was even a thing. And you had to go over to a site and say a pen pal name generator, and it would create a random name. Then you would keep a spreadsheet of all your names, and then you would do this, and you would have to go over here and find all this information. And then you'd have to use Spin Rewriter to spin content for you. Chris has geniusly put all this together. And this is literally a business model that you can go out there and actually start, again, you don't have to create a YouTube channel or a website or anything like that. You can literally just create these products and go out there and sell them. It did all of this based on sales for us. So we already know what we can create. So I know about ketogenic. So let's go with ketogenic. Here's a quick tip. A couple of my books were keto related, top selling books that I've made money with. They were keto related. So I'm going to click on this. and it's going to give us the book name, the author name, the book summary, and so forth. So I'm going to copy this right here. I would like to see if we came over into, let's see right over here, delete or export. So we can export it into a text file, but I would like to see a button. Let's see right over here, ketogenic. I'm going to go with star right there. So we did get a little bit of a bug, 500 server error right there. I don't know where the stars are. When we come in here, there should be a place where we can go and view the starred ones. I'm going to click that one more time. Yeah, that's not working. So that's probably what that is, though. If you wanted to star all these, you would just push the star button. But for now, what I'm going to do is just come over here into notes or text, and we're going to just paste all that information in right there. So that's the book that we're going to create. I'm going to go ahead and save all these as well. Since that star is not working right now, I'm going to go ahead and add those as well because we can write all those books. We already got all that information right there, right? And what I like to do is I'm going to screen capture that, and I'll go send this over to Chris real quick. Perfect. So I went ahead and let him know about that little 500 server error that we have, and I'll get that fixed right up for us. So that's the research ebook campaign. I'm going to go back into research. Let's do maybe one more research mode. New research ebook campaign and best keywords. So let's just do that. And then there's a random ebook generator as well. That's pretty cool. So we're going to go over here, select, and then we're going to go back over here. Let's go beginners, Amazon KDP, but there's a bunch of different places as well. And then at max results and the topic. So actually, you know what, the topic, I'm thinking that this might be, let's go for the book name. So I'm going to take the book name that we saved earlier, and I'm going to put that in right here and just see what we end up getting. I'm going to say create. Oh, the campaign name. So I'm going to go ahead and use that same thing right there as well, and then push create. And then it's going to go out there and create for us. And then we're going to go back over here to research. Just because I love being transparent with you guys, like, you know, most people are not on YouTube or online. I reached out to Chris right here on Facebook, getting a 500 server error when trying to click the star save. He said, please send that in a ticket and I'll have Nasser check it out. He got back to me within 30 seconds. That's the kind of business ethics that Chris has. We have plans to do a lot of enhancements to the research tools. So I definitely recommend you guys pick up the research tools. Okay, so there's Chris for you, the customer support coming straight from him. All right, so I'm going to go back over, click on this, and it is done. Let's go see what kind of ketogenic fitness results that we got. So best keyword or category to put the ebook, we have keto diet for beginners. We have the category health and fitness diets, weight loss category. We have low carb fitness. So it's giving us options on what we could do with the angle of the book, right? We could go more into a cookbook, food and wine specialty diet, low carbohydrates category, and so forth. So ketogenic workout plans. It's giving us all this information that we can save and copy. We can come down to our little notepad. I'm just going to go to an online notepad right now. We can keep and save all that as well. All right, so let's go write a book, right? So we're going to go over here to campaigns. So as you can see, there was a lot of other research tools, but I want to move past those and just write our first book. So we're going to go new campaign right over here. And then we have an instant book, URL to ebook. We do have that option because we did purchase that. So URL to ebook and video to ebook. You do need the OpenAI account and the YouTube API to do that one, okay? So I'm going to go back over and we're just going to do an instant ebook right now. Enter the topic. And we're going to do that first one, ketogenic fitness, a low carb approach. So we're going to go like that. And that's going to be our topic. That's going to be also the title. And then the context right here offers guidance on combining a ketogenic diet with fitness, addressing how low carb you can get. I'm just going to take this part right here, the book summary and the key takeaways. So we're going to go like that. And I'm going to put that under context. And some of the examples that Chris has done, he's put a lot more context in here. Probably the more context you put in here, the better the book's going to come out. But I think it's still going to do pretty well. I don't want this to be my author name. So I'm going to go back and grab Alice Moore as our author name. That was the pin name that it came up with for us. So I'm going to go ahead and throw that in right there. Include images. And it does say that Chris definitely recommends. Oh, okay. So I'm only using OpenAI, but there's a way that we need to be able to select the other model. And I don't know why I'm not getting that option. So important to use GPT-1, it tells us right here, image 1, which generates better images. You must verify your OpenAI organization. Okay. So I used I do have one of my organizations verified. I should have used that one. I'll probably just use another one that I use, but you know what? We'll go ahead and just use OpenAI DALL-E 3 for this one because we're just going to do illustrations anyways. I think it'll be just fine. So this is where some magic happens if you want to and you choose to do this. And he's already gotten 7 books approved with affiliate links in there. If you put Amazon affiliate links in here, you're probably not going to get in trouble by Amazon because you're driving traffic back to their website to help them make money, right? As long as you're not spamming. But you can put a keyword in here and then put the affiliate link, and it will find places in your ebook to drop your affiliate links. Chris built this in here, which is super cool. For publishing on Amazon, maybe you want to do this if you're using the tool in other ways. He recommends manually adding on the certain sections, chapters, and paragraphs and so forth, your own affiliate links. So you can actually use this tool right here. It'll automatically do all that for you, which I've never seen in another tool. So that's a really cool feature. Now we have 20 to 40 pages. I'm going to keep it on 20, 40 pages because I want it to create fast. We have our AI model. We're going to go with this one right here, and it's going to say that this will cost up to 470 credits. And I'm going to push next right here. And then this is where you go targeted audience, general public. We have beginners, general public. And then we're going to come over here and a professional, formal. I'm going to go with a conversational tone. I want to see what it sounds like with conversational tone, English, and push next. And then we have our layout. I'm going to leave everything the same, but you can fine tune what this actually looks like, which is super cool. You can change the background image and the layout. So we have this layout over here and the different text. I think I like number 1 and number 2. I think I like number 2. So I'm going to go with that one. And then you have a background image. You can upload a background image as well. They have some default ones to choose. None of them really fit with fitness. So I'm going to go ahead and not choose any of those, but you can upload your own image, which is cool, but we're going to leave it as no image. And then that's it. And then we have our text align, cover image, custom image. You can upload your own image if you want, or it's going to create our cover image for us. If you don't upload one right there, it's going to go ahead and create one for us. Save and run the campaign. And it's going to run this for us. While that's creating, you can click over here on add-ons to know what you've actually purchased. So we have an enhance your ebook writer experience. So we have the audio generation. I purchased that. Research tools. I purchased the YouTube and URL ebook. The only one I didn't purchase, like I told you, was the flipbook and lead generation. And I can purchase that anytime I want to. And then this is where some background images, you can upload those as well. Settings. I'm going to go ahead and submit that ticket while I'm waiting real quick. So here's the ticket area. I'm going to go ahead and submit that ticket. I'll actually do this right on video for you guys. All right. So I'm going to say 500 server error on research tool. When using the research tool, anytime I push a star to save, I get a 500 server error. I'm going to go over here and just say, I think it's high. If it's not functioning, it's an upgrade. Attach, we can actually, nope. So I can just go like that. Is there an image? Let's go and select. I went ahead and selected the image to put on there as well, just to show them. And then I can go and say create. I did what Chris asked and submitted a ticket to the system. So now we go to tickets. You can see we have a new ticket and status, very cleanly organized. Can't all the tools on AppSumo do this? This is the way a tool should be created and should function. It's already assigned to the rep, the customer service support or developer, and it gives you a status and so forth. So just brilliant. Love the tool. Let's go back and see if our campaign is still creating, or so image processing, we're at 90%. In just 2 minutes, it's going to write a 5,000 to 10,000 word ebook for us that quick. We'll be right back. All right, perfect. It only took 4 minutes just to give you an idea. We have our ketogenic fitness book created. I'm going to go ahead and click on it. Let's take a look at what we see inside. So it's going to tell you all the stats, when it was created, the context of the book. We have our chapters, sections, reviews, and downloads. Now, if you buy that flipbook lead generation, it would actually be under reviews. You'd click over here and there would be the name, the person's name, the email they gave, and the rating and review. Here are the chapters that it created. Chapter 1, understanding ketosis and energy levels. It does all this on autopilot for us. It doesn't start off with chapter 1, overcoming common challenges with keto diet. It doesn't start off with, like, it has a natural progression. Understanding ketosis and energy level. Like, what is the ketogenic diet? And what is ketosis until you understand what keto or ketosis actually is. So it actually progresses like a book should. And so that's really good. It looks like it generally creates about 6 to 7 chapters, depending on the length that you choose, the higher length that you choose, it's going to create more chapters for us. Now you can click on the go to chapter at any point. It's going to take us over to the chapter. Welcome to the world of ketogenic fitness. In this chapter, we'll explore how ketosis affects your energy levels. Understanding your body's fuel sources in ketosis is key to unlocking new levels of stamina and endurance. It even has some formatting, like italicized formatting, and bolds certain text. That's kind of cool. It does that automatically. It just enhances the person that's reading. Whether you're a gym enthusiast or just starting to exercise, discovering the power of ketosis will add a new dimension to your workouts. Then we can go into these different sections. That's the intro. And then you can go into the sections. So obviously, I'm not going to publish this the way that it is. I wish I was able to show you the other model of image creation. I wouldn't use this one right here because you can just see like with the writing and stuff like that, it's going to really struggle. And so we would replace this image, but you can easily come in here and replace the image. We can go and look at this, right? Look, a fully formatted. And it reads well. Carbohydrates are quick energy sources, but fat oxidation is a cleaner and more sustainable process, offering long-term energy reserves. The body becomes efficient at burning fat, which can be highly beneficial. So it actually gets it right. That's what ketosis is. You're burning fat for energy instead of using carbohydrates or glucose for energy. You can come in here and make changes. You can add affiliate links, add more images, and even what is this part right here? You can regenerate or rewrite. Oh, you can generate an image right there using keyword, using chapter content. So you can go and do this one by one. You're going to produce better books. That would be recommended. And you just save changes. And once you save all the changes, you rerun the book and everything is saved. You can go into each section and make all the customizations that you want. Once you're done, let's say your book is ready to go. This is where you can generate your audiobook. You can regenerate the book. After you save changes and add links and change images, you can clone the book or regenerate the book, and it will regenerate with all your settings. And then we can go over here to generate audiobook. This was a $29 surprising upgrade right here. And you can make money from the audiobooks as well. The bonus training that I'm giving you, if you purchase this, I'll go ahead and introduce you to how to make money from audiobooks as well. And I'm not talking about publishing them on Audible. So we're not talking about Amazon Audible, which would be, they have a lot of restrictions and stuff, probably not recommended, but there's other ways we can make money from these. Now, this is what these sound like.
The sun rises in the east and sets in the west.
They have plenty of examples over here. We'll just go with one right over here.
The hiker's path wound through the dense forest.
They sound really good, real clear, the nice pace that you want for an audiobook as well. This might work on Amazon Audible, just not sure. I haven't tested that. So then you would just go and select the model, push submit, and that's going to create that file for us. You could publish this. You could create PLR products from this, including the audiobook and the ebook and the flip book and all that. You can do so much with this. Wrapping this up, this is Chris Derenberger's brand new software. This came out on June 30th, ebook.writer.ai. They have different levels. I picked up the $97 level and all the upgrades but one. And I have a special 30-minute bonus training showing you the inside of my account where I've made thousands of dollars on a non-Amazon related site. So it would get you started in a new platform and a place that you can actually create these and publish them and start making passive income monthly. I showed you that I've made money without even publishing something for over 2 years and still making money every single month from eBooks. So this does work. You can make money from creating eBooks. I showed you all the upsells and so forth, and we created an ebook together. We tested out the tool. This is a rock solid tool. I'm trying to think if there's anything in here other than that bug. We got to take a couple points off for that bug, but I already know Chris, he's going to get that fixed right away. We submitted the ticket and everything. User interface is great. The speed is great. It creates books based on research for you. What's most impressive about this tool is that it does everything for you and can create very long books. Oh, and that's one thing I forgot to tell you, like how do we go and download the book? Do we come over here to downloads? And let's see, final version. There we go. So you can get the EPUB file, and I believe that's what you upload to Amazon KDP, or you have a PDF right over here as well. So we can go over here, and I'm going to download just the PDF real quick, and we can go. I forgot to show you what that looks like. We'll look at the PDF file right here. I don't know why we didn't get the image that it created. So I'm gonna have to go and check that out, but it will create images for you. There was a setting I probably didn't select, create AI image, but it will create AI images for you. That's on the sales page as well, some examples of that. So here is the ebook right here, what it looks like. Really good, nice, not giant paragraphs. You don't have to spend any time doing formatting, which is super cool. So it created 20 pages for us. I want to go and copy this and just see what the word count on this is. So it'll give you an idea on what 6 chapters look like. We'll go into Word, the counter. We'll paste that in. And you've got an 8,000 word book right here, fully formatted. And that's just the smallest book that it's going to create. Gives you a great idea as you go up in length. Between 5,000 and 30,000 words are really good size ebooks, depending on what you want to do. Let's come into my usage and see how much that actually cost. It did use that to create the 5 images. And then there is the 28 requests. Okay, so that cost 59 cents. That didn't cost $2. That cost 59 cents to create that small ebook right there. I highly recommend this. I'd give it a 4.8 star rating, just a couple of tenths of points taken off for that bug, but it'll get fixed. And I don't really like to give 5.0 softwares out lightly. This one is definitely game-changing, 4.8 stars. Let me know what you guys think below. And the secret keyword is turkey. If you made it to the end of this video, you are a legend. Type in turkey below, and I know that you watched the entire thing. The link will be below. If you pick it up, you'll get my 30-minute bonus training to get you started on this new ebook business. Thanks for your time, and I'll see you in the next video.